So, in an act of unimaginable grace, I am prepared to make one final offer. If Hasan donates $25,000 to each of their GoFundMes,
Yo, this is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my freaking life, bro. Yo, Ethan is playing these fools like puppets. This is the funniest thing I've ever seen, bro. Yo, and you know what's so sad? Yo, the G-Boys, bro, they about to be hounding him again. Bro, it's over, bro. Bro, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's crazy, bro. Yo, and he was talking about bad and Mapita, but I don't care, bro. It was really going for all y'all, bro. He said it like the Eye of Sauron. I see you, bro. Y'all are done. He saw right through y'all. I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. Caught the orbiters with the copyright lawsuit, bro. Now he forced to give up cheese and look like an idiot. If he doesn't play into this John, now everybody say he pussy. It's like, bro. Oh, bro, like puppets. Yo, I'm telling you, gang. Oh no. Y'all already know what it is, baby. The Daily Slopes. Yeah, could you take a guess at who opened his mouth? Of course he did. And then, yeah, things is looking chopped and pretty cooked, yeah. With Ludwig's pretty recent situation. Can't grab him for none. But yeah, with Mango, the streamer, you know what I'm saying, with the whole Betrayal Mario Kart John, yeah, it ain't looking hot at all. So, yeah, we're going to be dealing with that today. That's going to be, excellent. But you already know how we get down. Trilly talks everything. Trilly does indeed yap everything every time. Every single time. Let's get right into it. You already know. Shout out my glorious slop king, more Pegasus. We got Ludwig. It just got fucking destroyed, and if you saw the video we dropped on him yesterday and the day before, yeah, he did. He quite made a debacle for himself. Anyway, though, of course, you guys want to watch the OG video. Down description, first link, share to love with more Pegasus, and we are hopping right into this boy. Headphones going on, and let the yap sesh commence, because I already know it's about to get down.
welcome back to a series so authentic, even Mr. Beast could not turn it into AI. In today's video, Hasan is now implying that he's going to secretly donate money to Denims, Casey, and Froggen.
I was just talking about this in the Lolitino video, yo. I swear, yo, Heads is always using the Froggen jump scare. Like, bro.
To fund their legal defense. Legal YouTubers like Legal Mindset.
Hey, shout out Uncle Mindset. You already know. That joke is hilarious. But yo, share the love.
Have offered their insights into the lawsuits, and it's looking very bad for the Hasan orbiters.
I don't think it's ever looked good.
Local jellyfish Ludwig has just
I'll save the crash.
been exposed and is getting a lot of backlash.
A ton. He deserves it all.
Subscribe to witness the downfall of every single Hasan Glazer.
We'll be seeing the G-Boys later. Wake up, G-Boys. Like, yeah, we gonna see him later.
Absolute cinema.
Cinema. No, I can't, bro. No, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. If there's one John, I'll give to Twitch. As I love when Head send this in the chat. That joke is so funny.
And let's start with this tweet. Hasan says if he offers financial support to Denims, Froggen, Casey, and Sean, you will never hear about it.
Oh, yeah, I was talking about this a little bit in one of the other slops. You already know. But yeah, like, of course he would be on this type of timing, bro. Like, oh, you're gonna shelve the one time Hasan doesn't want the credit for some John. Like, bruh.
I feel like if I don't give any attention to this with my platform, it's like, then I feel like I'm leaving these people defenseless.
I'm sorry. It always starts off so good. You're leaving them defenseless? What are they like? Newborn puppies? Well, hey, bro, I'm not gonna lie. You was using Bad Emma Panda, bro. Where they at? Come on, man. You was trying to use Bad Emma Panda as an attack dog, and well, let's see how that turned out. Anyway, yeah. I'm sure you have to feel like that. I mean, they are your G-Boys. Or better yet, no. The G-Boys are lower in the hierarchy. They are your orbiters. You're direct cocksuckers. Yeah, but yeah, Zaddy should probably offer them some help.
He has also admitted multiple times he wants to hurt you financially through them as if you were their legal guardian. No, I know. That's why he keeps saying like, oh, socialist, why won't he give these guys money? Trust me.
Man, you're the champagne socialist. What do you mean?
If I offer support, you won't know about it. Okay? Beyond what I've done thus far. You will never hear about it.
Okay, so a couple things here. Basically, everybody was hounding Hasan for not using his mega million socialist grifting money to help out his friends. So Hasan came up with this genius strategy of saying, hey guys, I'm not actually going to donate publicly, but privately I will be helping them. So what that actually does is that it automatically gets all the people from his fan base to stop hounding him anymore, because they are going to think, okay, Hasan is probably helping them behind the scenes. So they're going to stop telling him to cough up his millions.
I'll believe it when I see it.
So let's just consider all the scenarios here. So scenario 1, he actually does privately help them. Suppose he anonymously donates to the GoFundMe. Obviously, we will see that instantly because if it's any significant amount, he will be caught immediately. Or option 2, he donates behind the scenes. So it's not actually visible publicly at all. He just does like a bank transfer or something.
This is probably most likely if it were to be so.
Or in Frogan's case, a Big Mac transfer. In which case, Frogan, Denims, and Casey will kind of be scamming and misleading their fans, because then the fans will think, okay,
That's what I'm saying. Hasan would be the top off. It would be like, all right, let's milk, you know what I'm saying, the snark balls. Let's keep it a buck. Let's milk like Hasan's audience, the G-boys, of as much money as we can. And then when it seems like it's kind of capping out or maxing out, then Hasan will just top off the rest. It's like, nah. Do y'all see? Y'all psyoped. Like, bro, y'all they using y'all, bro. It's hilarious, bro. That's what I'm gonna keep saying. I'm gonna keep. Unfortunate.
hey, the fund only has 25K. That means I gotta donate more to fund their legal defense. But actually, Hasan is donating 100K behind the scenes, and that money actually goes into their pockets. So obviously that's not allowed, and that is extremely scummy. Now, Ethan responded, because Snark and the 2 disgraced journalists are unwilling to swallow their pride, it looks like the lawsuit against Sean will be moving forward.
Ooh, Sean D. Irrelevant. I'm telling you, you're becoming relevant again, and it's it really is not for a good reason.
So quick context here, Ethan basically offered to withdraw the lawsuit if Taylor and some other people apologize
Oh yeah, wasn't it like Kate Tenbard or something like that?
to him. So, in an act of unimaginable grace, I am prepared to make one final offer. If Hasan donates $25,000 to each of their GoFundMe,
Yo, this is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my freaking life, bro. Yo, Ethan is playing these fools like puppets. This is the funniest thing I've ever seen, bro. Bro, yo, and you know what's so sad? Yo, the G-boys, bro, they about to be hounding him again. Bro, it's over, bro. Bro, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's crazy, bro. Yo, and he was talking about bad and Bapita, but I don't care, bro. It was really going for all y'all, bro. He said it like the eye of Sauron. I see you, bro. Y'all are done. He saw right through y'all. I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. Caught the orbiters with the copyright lawsuit, bro. Now he forced to give up cheese and look like an idiot. If he doesn't play into this John, now everybody say he pussy. It's like, bro. Oh. Bro, like puppets. Yo, I'm telling you, gang. Oh, no.
I will tear up the Sean DeBlack complaint that I've already spent several thousands writing. Furthermore, Hasan, any behind-the-scenes donations will be found during discovery. So pretending like you were helping them behind the scenes works now, but everything will be overturned to us in due time.
No, and oh my god, bro, it's done. And he's really playing mind games with him too, bro. It's like, nah, bro, don't even think you about to try to sneak it, bro. We gonna find you, bro. So now he thinking, oh man, I can't, bro. Hold on, what do I do? Bro, he's done. Bro, Hasan is working with the most lukewarm intelligence I've ever seen, gang. Bro, he's done. It's over, bro. Bro. Like, how can it get any worse for y'all, bro?
Right, so Ethan is basically saying in the discovery legal process, everything will be revealed. But honestly, I'm not a fan of this move because $25,000 to Hasan is absolutely nothing. If I had to guess, he easily makes over 100K a month. So personally,
well, I don't know. It may be not. Well, if he only doing Twitch Jones, but nah, I don't care, bro. His industrial complex, he gotta be taking shares from some of these bulls or something, bro. I don't know. But if we talking straight from Twitch, now that got capped out because they put the little political tag. Now you gonna be getting no ads.
I think this offer is just not good at all because Hasan will immediately oblige. He probably
That's what I'm saying. He's bro, Hasan lukewarm mentality. He's falling into the psyop immediately, bro. It's like
because he just wants to spite H3 and is really stupid.
Exactly that. The lukewarm intelligent, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I done cooked the camera, bro. Oh my god, but this is what I'm talking about, bro. The lukewarm intelligence, bro. He's getting cooked, bro.
Smart, he will actually just follow through with this. Unless, of course, Ethan is just trolling them and kind of making everybody dance to his tune.
That's what it really is, bro. Ethan is just playing mind games with these idiots.
Anyways, let's move on to YouTuber and lawyer Legal
Mr. Uncle Mindset.
Talking about the situation. Basically, if you didn't know, most law tubers that are covering this situation are saying that Ethan has a higher chance of winning this case. Now, obviously, it is never 100%, but Ethan is most likely to win based on the copyright law. So
probably put it around 90, 95.
Turns out Hasan has been going around calling all of the lawyers covering this biased and pro-Ethan, which is
Not surprised.
is obviously ridiculous. They are just stating the facts.
Exactly.
So let's start with this part where
Because if you weren't doing that, it's destroying your credibility as a lawyer.
Legal Mindset talks about Hasan calling Ethan a vexatious litigant.
Hasan Piker is crying bias in the Ethan Klein lawsuit, both in the system at large and from law tubers like myself. It's always very interesting when people decide to comment deeply on stuff that they really have no idea what's going on.
I feel like someone does that a lot.
He does technically have virtually unlimited funds.
You got me right. Oh no. Oh, what happened? Oh my, hold on, y'all. Let me see what happened. Oh, of course. Bro, fix that, boy. Hold up. Am I y'all saying this, John? I'm not editing this out. Yo, how I take out the ETH cable, plug it back in, internet go back up, and then go back off. Okay. Like, I don't do not like.
But Hasan calling Ethan.
Okay, work. Now you won't work. I feel that. Where we at? 427. Say no more. All right, we back in it.
You can be a vexatious litigant.
Let's stop there. So pseudo-intellectuals.
He said, let me stop you there. Hold on, guy.
Like Hasan like to use big words that they don't.
Oh my God, legal mindsets is destroying him. Wait, no, hold on. Yo, hold on. I already know he's cooking him. Wait.
Don't stop there. So pseudo-intellectuals like Hasan like to use big words that they don't understand.
Oh no.
The word vexatious litigant does not just mean someone who files a lot of lawsuits. That is, it's not just that. A vexatious litigant is someone who files lawsuits with no merit, meaning they're going to get immediately dismissed, meaning these are lawsuits with no.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now, this copyright lawsuit against Denim Casey trying to Frogan, this one is not getting dismissed. Actually, yeah, the general populace is pretty certain that this boy is absolutely cooking them. So yeah, I think it's got merit.
Legal basis. And what you never hear from Hasan is you never hear him talking anything at all about the legal basis. Not enough.
Of course he wouldn't, because if he starts talking about that, he gets boxed and look like an idiot. Like currently, the thing he wants to push is, yo, he's in this. Oh my God, he's doing frivolous lawsuits. Oh my God, he's a misogynist. Oh my God, this lawsuit's sexist. Yeah, of course you want to focus on that, idiot. Again, I'll say it just like Mr. Minecraft Enchantment Language said. Don't attack him. Attack his story.
An emotional argument, not a claim of bias, not any other claim. You have to tell me, Hasan Piker, why legally they will win.
He can't do it.
Orbiters will win, and Ethan Klein will lose.
I'm sorry, are you expecting Hasan Piker to argue the facts?
No. Yes, Hasan is a pathological liar. He'll never tell a fact.
That might be the most offensive thing you've ever said to him. Hamas Piker does not operate on...
Pegasus. How dare you not finish this whole government? Mr. Hamas Diddy Osama Bin Laden Baby Oil Houthi Piker. There we go.
facts. He simply operates on propaganda and emotional outbursts. He refuses to look at any situation objectively and will basically try to gaslight and manipulate his audience into thinking that he is always in the right.
But you know what's so weird? Because it's like, yeah, because his audience, the G-Boys, they'll get the rhetoric from him, but at the same time, he's audience captured and psyoped. It's like, it's so crazy, bro. Because they be hounding him all the time. They're literally hounding him to, yo, hey, man, yo, your orbiters, the ones that's quite literally right there next to you, maybe under the table, bro, in the cuck chair for sure for Ian. Bro, you might want to help these bulls. You already know how Hasan is, bro. He likes to be glazed. He does not glaze unless it's Hamas, the Houthis, or Hezbollah. We already went over, like, not even went over this, been over this for a minute now. Because he's been doing it for a minute. Anyway. Sidebarring that, like, yo, he not trying to help these fools for real, but nah, bro, his audience slighted him. Slighted. Yeah, they got him out here doing this, John, now. So at the same time, bro, this is why he's about to fall into this trap. Another one you can send for this idiot, bruh.
But obviously, that kind of shit doesn't work on a judge. It only works on the internet, where everybody can be misled, where you have these politically charged extremists who are willing to let anything slide as long as you're on the same side of politics. The fact is, eventually, these people are going to have to face the facts in court. And
yep. And when they do, it's not going to be pretty.
In this particular case involving copyright, turns out your little minions, or large minions, are pretty much screwed. Also, I just love how even Legal Mindset is calling them Hasan's orbiters. I don't know what videos he's...
It's true. What, like, they are if this fool is not around, these fools do not exist. Like, legitimately within planets, if the sun was not here, we would be roaming planets, or like free roaming planets. There would be no orbits, no gravitational pulls and all that. If this fool is not here, they do not exist. Sun here, no other planets. Like, bruh. I'm trying to tell you.
He's been watching. I don't know if I had anything to do with that. I'm not going to take credit for that. But that's incredible, bro. We are making sure every single person uses the correct terminology when describing Hasan and friends. Now, if anybody's watching this, the next step after orbiters, you got to call them orbiting moons. Feel free to use the animation from my video. Shout out to my editor. Now, this next part, he corrects Hasan's language and says that Ethan is not guaranteed to win, which shows that he's obviously not biased and purely talking from
like there is a chance that within all of this, and this was something I was even seeing from Pope Dior when he was on his like one of the other streams. But yeah, he was saying, like, within this, we don't know the actual end result. Like, if this were per chance to go all the way through to court, we don't know how, like, what precedents this would set for, like, you know what I'm saying, the heads that do reactionary commentary or, like, make commentary or slop videos or things as such like that. We wouldn't technically, you know, this could set a whole nother John. Every bull that was making slop videos, bro. Every bull that was, definitely bull that was doing chair reacts. Mr. Chair. That's gonna be crying, bro. So stupid, bro. But anyway, yeah, definitely bulls doing that, John, bro. Like, yo, everybody could be cooked in that case. So yeah, there's still a chance, even still to, like, not even that, they say it goes that far, but it's still a chance that, yo, this John may not even work out. But honestly, if we looking at the means to, if it will or if it won't, well, you can just ask Denham's Casey trying to Ferguson themselves. Especially when they were reacting to Kantanuka-san Biker. Huh.
Legal standpoint.
Otherwise, it is a meritorious claim. That's a big word you can use now. Meritorious.
That'd be a big one. You understand that one?
Now, that does not mean Ethan Klein will ultimately prevail.
Exactly.
Ethan Klein may very well lose this case. I think, in all fairness, the odds are on Ethan here. But
Yeah, I'd say it's looking pretty good on his side, but
they're never 100%. There's always a chance that your orbiters can prevail. Whether
I don't see how. But there is that chance. But like Legal Mindset said, there's never a 100% chance. But there could be a 90 to 95. So that's tough.
individually in individual cases or separately, maybe one of them prevails and the others don't, or maybe all of them prevail.
There's really nothing you can do about it other than
So hold on. Hasan himself has just admitted that his orbiters are going to lose. So he's
Yeah. He would say something stupid like this. I mean, like, bro. But they're going to lose regardless. Because, again, they themselves were saying they were basically maliciously going to steal the video from Ethan to not give support to him. Like, bro, Denims, throw me a prime, throw me a sub, do all this to support her monetarily, but not to support Ethan. CrazyTron, yo, if you want to watch this video without necessarily supporting Ethan, like, you're done. Rogan. Cheer. Like, bro.
He's actually admitting, he's saying that's the way copyright works. That's the way copyright works. So he's conceding that legally they're screwed, which means, once again, Hasan is saying it's a meritorious claim. It's not vexatious, Hasan. As I've said before, I could care less about Ethan Klein and I could care less about the orbiters. I care about the law.
Hello, Hamas Diddy.
Stamp it in. Shout out Legal Mindset, the lawyer on the case. You feel me? Share that love.
Pica here. I'm going to need you to censor that word. It's actually a slur. Don't say the word law. Law in front of me. I should be allowed to provide material support for terrorists, actually. I should be able to burn cars and loot stores and constantly slander people, okay?
I'm trying to tell you, yo, that take with the riots, like, that take, Tate? What the Anyway, that take with the riots was so freaking terrible. Like, yeah, son. People should just get their cars burned down. Because, yo, don't worry. Insurance should pay can't even talk. Pay for that, boy. Like, what?
Hey, please don't use the L word around me. But man, Hasan using words that he has no idea about and completely misusing terminology is not surprising at all. The absolute pseudo-intellectual here trying to act smart in front of his audience of political extremists, but actually just ends up embarrassing himself every single time.
Quite literally, this is why we have the daily slops. He opens up his mouth every single day, and guess what? I'm here. And so are y'all. Shout out. Share the love. We enjoying the slops together. As always, Sloppy.
And when someone actually educated in the field of law exposes him, he has nothing to say except calling them biased or pro-Ethan.
legal YouTubers and free speech people are extra quiet. No,
Hey, I see the wiggler. Hold on. Yo. Shout out Pope Diorio. I go hold you.
I think there's some legal YouTubers who have covered it, but they're like pro Ethan. Yeah.
No, they're just telling you the fucking facts of the case.
Directly. It's like I can't, bro. Yeah, they're just pro Ethan. Nah, gang. I think they're really just cooked on the legal side. But I'm gonna let you keep feeling them delusions out though. Anyway.
What are you saying? Oh, dude, I'm sorry. They're compromised, dude. They're pro Ethan.
You know, we are just commenting on the facts. We're commenting on the law, right? If you want to say the law is pro Ethan, all that says that means his side has more legal basis.
I was about to say word. It's just in the legal side, it would just be more favorable towards him, which then you're just admitting, yeah, Ethan's about to cook him.
And if anyone wants to bring up legal points, I'll be happy to analyze those and look at those, and I'll be happy to give them a fair, objective consideration. However, emotional arguments, claims of bias, claims that we don't know enough about Israel and Palestine, that has nothing.
Yeah, nah, Legal Mindset's funny as hell for this. Hey, bro. Bruh, he said, yeah, man, you got some legal Johns, all this. Yeah, the heads don't know nothing about Israel Palestine. It's not the main talking topic. Like, bro. Yo, but I bet Hasan would have an argument there, wouldn't he? He wouldn't.
To do with this lawsuit. This lawsuit has nothing to do with any political element. It has to do with copyright.
Dude, I can't believe this guy has the audacity to talk about the law when there's a genocide going on.
Bro, I'm trying to tell Heads, yo. I swear the one comment I got, bro, that drove me crying. Heads was talking about like, yo, why are you talking about these two women drama or whatever? When there's so much stuff going on in the world. I'm like, brother, again, and I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in one of the other videos, but I'm stepping in because for the G boys, because the G boys would be the type of bulls to say that, but I don't even think that bull is a G boy. Anyway, what do y'all want me to do about it? Brother, I'm a slop tuber on the tube. Again, double it. But like, I don't know what you want me to go do to fix every conflict in the world. Like, bro, what the fuck, bro? Let me talk about the teas and the slop dramas. Like, get off my dick. Like, bro.
It's a legal mindset, guys. He's stating the facts. I'm allergic to the facts. Please don't show this clip to Hasan. He's gonna pop a blood vessel. Also, saying the law is pro-Ethan is crazy, by the way. But you know, I kind of feel bad for legal mindset now because you just know that now that he stepped into this situation,
yeah, it's gonna be over, bruh. Like, yo, the snarks and shit about to be on his ass. God damn it.
Hasan and his orbiting moons are gonna find a way to bring him up and harass him. Heaven forbid you just state the facts objectively. Hasan is now gonna call you a mom-murdering, pedophile, rapist, school shooter. By the way, the funniest thing is I didn't even make any of that up. He has literally called people all those things.
Yep. Tectone, Asmongold. Let's see, anybody else? Nux Taku, all these dads, yeah.
If you've seen the rest of the series, you know how crazy he is. And yeah, you're gonna get a lot of criticism.
Oh yeah, same thing with Dems and Casey Tron, also calling Tectone a rapist, an abuser, yeah. Yeah, proof? None. So anyway.
But that is just the side effect of being someone who criticizes their cult. Then after this, he addresses the most ridiculous allegations that Ethan Klein's lawsuit is somehow sexist.
I jumped into this one with...
We had seen this video by Legal Mindset. A really good video. And yeah, saying the lawsuit sex is dumb. And considering, hey man, Hasan, you better donate that 25 grand to these three boys being Dennis, Casey, Tron, and Frogan, the Huns. Yeah, I'll tell you, they need it. But if you don't, looks like it won't be sexist anymore, because Sean the Irrelevant will be joining.
Casey Tron. And Casey Tron, as we're all aware, just can't shut up.
Facts.
And one thing that you need to do when you're facing any sort of legal trouble is shut up, shut up, shut up. But she is running her mouth. This isn't about copyright.
Blabbering it. Blabbering. Like, yeah, I ain't gonna hold you, bruh. You would think in a time, especially what she was saying, she was going under so much, like, mental, you know what I'm saying, struggle, like mental health struggle and all this during this, and it's stressing her out. Like, why are you still out here ranting on Twitter, especially to the harassment of this incel audience? Bro, yo, someone needs to put a word counter, especially on these tweets, on how many times she used the word incel. I swear this might be the only Jones she got in the dialogue tree. This all I'm saying is, like, bro, how many times are you gonna be busting this one out? My trump card. Like, bro, stop playing me. I can't. Yeah, these fools are so stupid. But like, yeah, I don't know why she's still talking. It might be time to, actually, it's been time to lawyer her up, but I don't know. Actually, no, I do know. She don't got a lawyer, right? Nah. Yeah, no. When they had the lawyer, I think, because who knows? These bulls are pathological liars. It's denims, but yeah, no. At the base level, all of them should shut their mouths. Are they doing it? No.
This is about evoking incel support. First of all, my first argument against this is the law itself is objective. This is not a law that involves mental state or individual. It focuses on whether or not you copied work. That doesn't care about your sex, race, national origin, or sexual orientation. It is neutral as to those things. A case that is brought against a woman is exactly the same as a man.
Well,
Guys, we passed second grade.
congratulations, Legal Mindset. You are now officially an incel. Any man that...
Yo, quite literally, bro. As we all know, especially for the babes, am I right? Because, you know, Casey Tron speaks for all women. Yeah. Yeah, I remember I was asking that John, like, yo, do y'all feel as though Casey Tron, like, do y'all feel attacked on Casey Tron's behalf? Yo, I saw y'all in the comments. Yeah, I said, go cry about it.
Criticizes Casey Tron is automatically an incel. In fact, if you're a woman, you're also an incel. I don't make the rules, Casey Tron does. Also, I love how he essentially just told her to shut up. Nah, bro. I mean, she literally admitted she doesn't have a lawyer. So, I mean, this is...
There you go.
This is basically legal advice. This is like the nicest legal advice. He's literally doing you a favor. You should be paying him. Your attorney here is advising you to shut the fuck up. This line, the law is completely neutral based on sex, race, national origin, or sexual orientation. Wow, who would have thought, guys? You're telling me the world doesn't revolve around gender or race like I pretend it does online? You're telling...
Shocker.
me I can't play victim in a court of law? But that's my #1 strategy!
It's exactly the same whether you're from Florida or California or New York or whatever. You can be any sort of gender identity. It doesn't matter. The case is the same. It proceeds the same in court. And the other thing is the impact of the ruling itself. So let's pretend, let's hypothetically, which may happen, that Ethan wins. The impact of that legal precedent, the impact of a W for Ethan Klein affects everybody, regardless of...
See, and that's what I was saying earlier that Pope Diorio was saying. Like, yo, depending on the outcome of this, like whether it goes out to a settlement or if it goes to court and goes to trial and all that, and how that could potentially turn out, yeah. However, that turns out would set a precedence. You know what I'm saying? Like, that John is like, okay... Now, for the slop tubers, again, like I was saying earlier, or the reaction streamers, or whoever, the commentary heads, like, yeah, now it could get a bit, dangerous, not nice. But, we'll have to see.
Their identity, sex.
But then that's where, you know, too, like, again, this is where heads also try to misconstrue the argument on Ethan's side, where it's like, yo, he's trying to destroy, like, this community or whatever. Like, yo, that's not even what he's going out to do. He wants no chair react. Actual react, you feel me? Like, bro, it's really pretty much that simple, bro. Like, all heads got to do is pause the video. Like, you can go use the bathroom, just pause the video, just put up one of your own videos or VODs. I don't understand. Anyway, beyond that, but yeah, he's not trying to destroy like the commentary community or like, you know what I'm saying, like the drama community or whatever, like
gender, race, whatever. And men are going to be very highly affected. In fact, perhaps most affected, men are still the majority of creators.
Oh my god, no way bro just said men are most affected. Casey Tron about to smoke another 42 times after this. Prepare for 16 daily tweets calling you an incel.
We busting it up to 84? Never.
And honestly, what he said is just straight up factual. Most of the creators in the React space are men. So hypothetically, if Ethan wins this lawsuit...
Sorry. I guess I was forced to participate.
This might set a like chilling precedent for all other reactors, and it may have more broad implications rather than just maliciously stealing content. So yeah, technically men most affected, despite the 3 people being sued, all women. Then this next part he talks about how Ethan might be using a strategy of suing people who are smaller to set a legal precedent because, you know, he's more likely to win that, and then he's gonna use that case to go after potentially bigger targets, not naming anybody, of course.
It's like, nah, I still don't think Ethan was a suicide. He wanted him to watch the content nuke, bro. He literally wanted him to watch it so they could do the debate way earlier. But again, who pussyfooted out and waited like, what, 7 months? Like, what did he do this, John, like a month or 2 ago? Yeah, he waited like almost damn near like this whole year to, well... at least the further parts of this year. Not the further parts. What am I talking about? Yeah, Trilly's a dumbass. Anyway, the content nuke was dropped January, like, what, 31st or something? So, like, it had taken all the way up until, like, a month or 2 ago for him to watch this video, finally, and all that type of jazz. Like, bro, it's already looking bad on his factor. And then, when he does watch the video, yeah, brother, I don't know if you're really debunking them points that good. Like, bro, come on, son.
But you know,
it's just like, the embarrassment of Hasan coming up and just embarrassing himself is already good enough on that factor. I ain't gonna lie. Like, what better is there to gain, bro? You want to drain him of cheese? I mean, like, bro, fools already again are psyoped and G-boys. They gonna keep funding him for life. I ain't gonna hold you again. You see the house he living in. I know you. But
You know who we're talking about.
It seems apparent that the ultimate target may be Hasan Piker himself, right? Obviously, Ethan Klein did the content nuke on Hasan, was targeting Hasan. Based on how it proceeds, it could possibly cause a cause of action, meaning open up a lawsuit against Hasan. And winning against small creators is going to open up the door for larger creators. And not just Hasan, it's going to open up the door for many people to come against large creators. In fact, I have had my inbox full of creators asking if they can sue as well, which just
again, not looking good.
tells me that they're opening up the door.
He pretty much got it spot on. It's going to open up a lot more lawsuits and a lot more scumbags are going to be held accountable. Now,
But then the question is like, okay, when these people are asking to sue as well, are they're talking about like suing as far as like copyright and heads like maliciously stealing their videos, or are they talking about heads like trying to sue these fools for like defamation? Because I remember when Tectone was saying like, yo, I want to get in on this lawsuit or whatever. Like if Tectone's gonna sue these fools, I would assume it would be on defamation and not like copyright, right? Like it couldn't be on that end. So like I would like have to be clarified on that distinction. You know what I mean?
could it hypothetically go too far and ruin like the React space? I mean, personally, I don't think so. If anything, it will help come up with new rules regarding it. Because right now it's really iffy and nobody knows what's right, what's okay to do. So maybe this
there's just too many nuances.
snowballs into something like, you know, like a revenue split for people being reacted to or something more fair. Legal Mindset offers Tectone help in finding a lawyer again.
See? That, bro, no pre-watch, by the way. But y'all should already mean it. Bro, come on. We just hit 10K. Shout out the audience again for that, by the way. You feel me? Y'all should know me at this point, yo. Truly just watch too many slops every day. I ain't gonna cap, yo. We just be knowing the info.
Against Denims. Oh my god, if Tectone sues Denims, it would be absolute cinema.
I would want to see that one right there, brother.
2-3 says Tectone said he wants to sue Denims for defamation, but couldn't find lawyers to follow through. Why is that? He's not looking hard enough. If Techie wants help, I'll help Techie. If Techie wants to hit me up,
Oh, Denims. Sayonara, honey. You're done. We gonna see you later.
Techie, DM me, bro. I'll find you a lawyer. We can get you a defamation lawyer. If Tectone needs help, Tectone, call me. Maybe.
Tectone responded, I think I got a pretty good one yesterday, but I DM'd him anyway since he was cool. Tectone is like the most clear-cut victim of defamation with obvious damages. Lawyers are probably messaging him on the daily, not to mention the recognition available for being the attorney for such a large name is a huge advertisement for whatever legal firm takes us on.
To the money, to the T's right here. I ain't gonna lie. True to the T's.
This is actually just a never-ending nightmare for Hasan Orbiters, man. You gotta find a new galaxy.
Stupid actions result in stupid consequences. Y'all made y'all fucking bed. And I've been saying this a lot because a lot of motherfuckers are laying their beds, whether it be Yoko and Soy Dubs, the Hasan Orbiters, bro, some of these influencer girly pops, bro. Y'all laying y'all bed. I mean, y'all making y'all beds and y'all going lay in these shits. That's tough.
See a new planet to orbit because this one is coming crashing down, dog. And I think the main thing that Denims can probably be sued for is like calling Tectone a
rapist, an abuser, you know, all that shit.
Or
saying directly that he did that shit with no proof at all whatsoever.
You know, some similar version of that. Anyways, moving on to Ludwig.
Fuck, I forgot this shit was in this video.
Getting exposed.
Already.
Basically, if you didn't know, Mr. Jellyfish actually hosted an event called Mario Kart. And the whole concept was you get drunk and you play Mario Kart. Only problem is he's
just such an idiot. Like, yo, Heads knew that Mango was an alcoholic. Brother blows a .25. Doug is over there. He's like, bro, this is dangerous, bro. Nah, this joint not good. Heads is like, yo, a .25 is like 10, almost like 11 drinks, bro. Then he blows a .32. Like, my nigga, what? Luddy in the can, boy, hype and shit, boy. Let's get those numbers up, boy, dumbass. What the fuck are you doing? Oh my god, this shit had me so fucking mad, bro.
Invited one of his good friends, Mango, who is a known alcoholic.
This nigga's, oh my This shit pisses me off so much.
And has a history
hate
of
this
struggling with, drinking too much alcohol. So what did good guy Ludwig do? He encouraged him to drink and drink.
Yeah, he enabled the fuck out of him. Like, we just gotta be real on that shit. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Again, he blows a .25. Shit keeps going on. Blows a .32. You literally 4xing the legal amount to where you cannot be driving. Bro, this is crazy works we got going on here. And then Luddy proceeds to say again, let's get those numbers up. My nigga, that's blatant, bruh. I don't know what to tell you. Like,
and drink and enabled his addiction, celebrated when he was at a blood alcohol level of 0.32. Now, in case you don't know how blood alcohol level works, here is a quick chart. A blood alcohol level of 0.08% or higher is considered legally intoxicated and is the
same gun I was showing.
threshold for drunk driving in many places. So 0 sober, 0.2 mildly altered mood, 0.05 impaired judgment, 0.08 intoxicated, 0.10 slurred, 0.15 and above, severe impairment, including vomiting, loss of balance, and potential loss of consciousness, 0.30 and above, this is where Mango was at, high risk of alcohol poisoning, coma, and death.
I'd be speechless, bro. I'd just be speechless. Yeah, Luddy, you're a fucking moron. I think that's stamped in. Yeah.
What a nice guy, Ludwig. What a good friend. So anyways, what ended up happening was Mango went around humping pillows and then people, and then he was like harassing a few girl streamers as well. It was really cringe. And
yeah, fuck it being cringe. That shit just uncomfortable.
after the whole situation was over and done with, Ludwig banned him from future events. He lost his 11-year org. He lost his career. Basically, life ruined. Meanwhile, Ludwig here got off scot-free. Now, apparently, Ludwig also
He didn't get off scot-free for shit, boy. He about to take this backlash straight to the chin. That shit is tough. I don't know what. Boy, what? At first, when I first covered the job, I'm like, dang, because that's what, like, when heads were first evaluating what was going on with Mango. Then he dropped his apology, all that shit, and now we're going on, like, obviously furthering it on, bro. Dramas only last like 2 days, but nah, seriously, now heads is evaluating the whole situation even more. Nah, bro, like Luddy, my nigga. At first, we was looking at like, yo, Mango, this like dead up like 80%, 90% your fault. I'm not gonna lie, and it still is his fault, regardless of a percentage or not, bro. It's like. I think especially, yo, I'm not even trying to go back on him. Yo, we gonna hope that he is able to obviously rehabilitate, because, yo, the alcoholism, John, not good, and just terrible in general, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Especially if you're struggling with that. But, moving on outside that, yo, showing all the stuff and now looking at hindsight, yeah, nah, Luddy, you about to take like a 95% blame for this, dog. I'm not gonna lie, you're taking it to the chin once again. Like I said, that stuff, you're not getting away scotty.
also responded as well, which we'll be checking out later.
I feel zero guilt. I don't feel guilty at all.
So here's
I did not see this part. See, holy shit, you feel zero guilt? Yo, this nigga is not for real, bro. He cannot. Damn, bro. What did the fucking Hasan penis do to this nigga? He's done. Fuck.
There's Abba and Preach talking about it.
Beers and act the same he does off no beers. He's a machine of a
He
man.
said he had 7 beers already today.
If you
It keeps getting worse the more. See, this is like, I'm feeling like with this how I'm starting to feel. Well, not starting. I've been feeling it, unfortunately, but I'm starting to feel with this what I'm feeling from Yoko and Soidas, where I'm like, bro, it like when this stuff gets hammered in, like it gets worse every time. I'm like, oh my god. Like, fuck.
ask him how many beers he's had lifetime, it's probably above 10,000.
Oh, great. So we should get his numbers up. Facts.
He's
Yo, bro, how does... I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Bro, there's no way. I need to know how he's getting out of this one. I need to know how he's getting out of this one. There's nothing. Bruh, Valkyrie said bar for bar. Yo, isn't this John enabling him? Yeah. Like, bro, yes.
he's the 2-time champion. He's never lost.
I don't give a fuck. My nigga has an alcoholism problem. What? Bro, is this nigga for real?
PB! Guys, Mango just blew a .25!
Oh my god, this nigga's so fucking stupid. Holy shit. Bro, I can't believe it, bro. I can't, bro. I don't know what the fuck, bro. I don't know what the fuck juice Hasan is giving these niggas. I don't know what the fuck Juice Hasan's giving these niggas, bro, but they gotta stop drinking the stupid juice. This shit, bro, y'all don't know who y'all niggas manufacturer is, bro. We gotta get that shit shut down, bro. They can't let stupid juice go out no more, bro. What, yo, this nigga's so fucking dumb. It's unbelievable, bro. Yo, it baffles me again. I can't keep seeing the clips of this, bro. It's really gonna hammer in how fucking stupid he is. Hold on.
How's that a yay? So
I don't know. I don't know. That's an excellent question.
he's 3 times over the limit of what you're supposed to.
4. Well, at that point, 3, but 4, and as a result, yeah, because 0.08, 0.32 times it. Truly can't math for shit.
To do to drive a car, and they're like, "Yay!"
Hey, everybody! Mango just blew a .32!
Yo, this shit makes me want to rip my fucking dreads off my head, and I know y'all can't even see him because I'm wearing a hat, but holy fuck. I can't believe this shit. Bro, there's no way niggas could let this shit slide for Ludwig, bro. There's no way. There's no way hell. I need to see how they're covering this shit up. There's no way. I mean, the backlash is already hitting, but how does he not get continuous? Not that I'm trying to sit here and be like, yo, go fucking hate that nigga, all this shit. But nah, my nigga, you deserve genuine criticism for this shit for a minute. Like, bro, what are we talking about, bro? This is crazy works. Yo, this young man of 10 years has was saying, bro, you just, bro, this crazy. I can't believe. Like, I'm just baffled. Like, exactly. Like, it just have you speechless, bro. Like, word, this what we on? Bro, word.
This clip is super bad.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, I swear, yo, heads be saying now that, like, yo, Trilly got the fake reacts. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna have to take it to the chin. That's tough. It's gonna come with, obviously, growing and all that. But y'all already know, don't give a fuck about the clout. We just appreciate the heads in the audience who share the love. We love y'all. Nah, this job really is bad, bro. Like, super bad. Like, I don't even understand, bro. And then Blood has the nerve to come out and be like, yo, I don't feel any guilt at all. Bro, that is mind-blowing. Okay.
Mango is probably he's a problem because he has a problem. But you're definitely enabling him,
100%.
encouraging him.
Exactly, 100%. That's what I was saying in the last video. I'm like, bro, this is stamped in, confirmed right now.
Severe BPD or whatever it is. Then I feed into their schizophrenia. And I tell them, and then they go and attack somebody.
And I
Am I
trigger
not
them
in any way?
Yeah, no, by law.
You would have pushed him towards that. Yo, he's putting out, yo, Mango blew a .25. Yo, he blew a .32. Trying to get heads to clap for this like this is something that's good. You not, bro. Why are we propagating like this is a nice jump, bro? That's oh my god. It just makes no sense.
Be subjected to some repercussions.
You know what they
Of
say?
course,
Ain't
duh.
no party like a.
Yo, this his event, yo. This his Mario Kart Berio John. Again, Luddy, you want to be the event bull, so guess what? You got to be the responsible adult bull. You got to be the bull to make sure everything get handled. You didn't handle shit. Like, yo, I'm gonna keep it up. Like, you handle nothing. Like, bro, this is
A Luddy party. Bro, what is happening? It's like the era where every single Hasan supporter.
This is what I'm saying. Or y'all see, bro. This John, if I'm being for real, bro. Hasan got nothing to do with this shit. Like, let's be for real, bro. It's just gelling jokes. But, bro, I don't know, bro. Yo, this nigga might have a curse, bro. I don't know, bro. Like, yo, it just goes bad for everyone who sucks his cock, bro. It goes bad for everyone. It's terrible. Like,
is spontaneously combusting. Valkyrie actually being the voice of reason.
That's what I'm saying. Nah, genuinely shout out Valkyrie in this moment because she directly pointed out, like, yeah, bro, isn't the event, like, by doing this enabling his alcoholism? The answer to that question is a resounding yes, ma'am. Like,
They're saying, isn't this event enabling him? And she was completely right there. It is absolutely enabling him. You are fueling your
Like-
friend's addiction, encouraging him to get more
hey, yo.
and more drunk for the sake of the stream, for the sake of the entertainment.
My question is, yo, who let him get completely naked? Like, bruh, okay, I already understand, like, it's done. I don't even know why heads let him get blackout drunk. You shouldn't have let him consume alcohol at all. In fact, if anything, not even to, like, disregard, like, his status, of course, because, you know, it sucks for him, too, that he got released of him, like, Cloud9, his game at work. He was with him for, like, I think like, 11 years, they were saying. But like even from that factor, I'm not gonna lie, this is an alcohol like induced event because it's birria. Duh. I'm sorry, he just can't come, bro. We can't just blatantly enable your Jones by having you here. You gonna have to drink. If it's known you got an alcoholism problem, that's a dunzo dealio. We gonna see it later. Like never. I don't. This is why it keeps folding back to me. Just like I don't understand where the connection lost it with Ludwig. Like how the fuck do you just be like, it's alright. Oh. Like, bro, what? No.
For the sake of the party goers who are cheering him on, he's obviously not all there. It is up to you guys, his close friends, to actually help him out. Ludwig really looking at that situation and going, oh yeah, he's at 10,000 beers. Let him just drink. Let him drink himself to death. Who cares? I mean, I get views. And my only question is, what if instead of Mango doing some SA harassment, right? What if Mango necked himself? What if Mango died of alcohol poisoning? Because he was definitely at that point. I don't know how the law works, but possibly Ludwig would be held legally liable as the event host and as the guy who was cheering him on to drink. While he
that's another thing why it hits me so hard, like on how yo, just Ludwig is stupid as hell for this. Brother, this completely tanks your optics, and it's already worse because, brother, again, I didn't even bring up Hasan dumbass, but bro, associating and sucking his cock, bro, and feeding into his shit, bro, is already tanking our optics. It's like, yo, what are we doing here? It's gonna be, bro, it's your event. You're the face. It's going on you. The backlash is hitting you. I don't understand how you just do nothing during this, enable it, and then come out on a response and be like, yeah, man, I don't even feel guilty, bro. Fuck all that, bro. I just gotta make sure I'm good, my team good. Word? Bro, you a slimy ass nigga, bro. You a rat ass nigga, bro. The last time I seen a nigga so ratty, we was talking about soy dubs. Bro, this shit is ridiculous, bro. I can't.
actively has fatal levels of alcohol in his system.
Mango just blew up 132! To be clear, that is dangerous. That's not
Shout out Doug, voice of reason.
good. That's dangerous.
Exactly.
Up those numbers!
The nigga, yo, oh my fucking god, bruh. It's, let me not even, he's gonna be like, bruh, he's fucking, I gotta fake this shit, bruh. I just really can't, bruh. Cause it's like, my nigga, how the fuck do you know that this clip exists and then come out and be like, I don't feel guilty? That shit is blowing my mind. I can't believe it. How do you feel nothing? Oh my god, they're soulless. This is why I keep saying, bro, this LA scene shit, never. You're like, yo, shout out to H3 Pod, of course, you're ETL in the pod, yo, I know they're in LA. So, besides them, bro, but this fucking, like, bro, this LA shit, nah. Fuck that shit, dude. I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. Nah, there's so much shit going on in these goddamn circles, my nigga. What the... Bro.
You know, in the moment, he's encouraging it, having a vibe, but then when reality sets in, he's like, by golly, a drunk guy did something stupid, I gotta...
This is what I'm saying, like, bro, nah, you know what it is, too? It's probably because he would drink himself, but I don't care, though. You hosting this shit. If anything, I'm not gonna lie, I gotta be the nigga not having fun. Fuck it. It's better than tanking my entire fucking optics and damn near my career. Like, bro, what are we talking about, bro? Nah, fuck that. I'm
like,
sorry.
Distance myself.
Now, I see a lot of dialogue on, like, broader implications. I'm only worried about my team,
self.
Ludwig
Holy shit, that shit makes me want to shatter my mouse.
really like, let's up those numbers. You know, he might already have fatal levels of alcohol in his system, but we need more views. We need to use this clown for more attention on my event. And the thing is, Ludwig sort of had a general idea of what was going to happen here because he invited his alcoholic friend to the party to get even more drunk. Now, obviously, he could not have predicted something like him harassing a bunch of girls or anything like that.
No, duh. And obviously, like, you could make that distinction. But when this John's happening real time, boy, yo, you should probably do something. You probably should.
But what did you expect was gonna happen, honestly? And then Ludwig immediately tries to save his ass after the event, completely drops Mango, says, oh, you know, his behavior is unacceptable, you know, takes no accountability himself. And obviously I'm not defending Mango. Obviously what he did was horrible and nobody should have to deal with that. But I'm just saying he was surrounded by some of the worst influences. And shout out to that that guy who said it was like dangerous. Is that
Doug?
Is that Doug? But yeah, apparently people were also saying that this Mango guy has a very good friendship with Ludwig, and people were saying that he apparently gave him a start to his career like way back in the day. This was like, Mango was like a pro Smash player and Ludwig got his start in the Smash scene as well. So I don't know, it's just crazy to be.
Bruh, if that shit is true, bro, nah, Lud, you're a ratty ass nigga, bro. You fucking are. Like, we gonna have to keep it a whole stack. If I see that shit is true, nah, you're fucking done. I'm putting you on Ian level. I'ma just let you know, nigga. Like, you're going on Ian level. You're gonna be a fucking rat shill bitch to me, nigga. Just know.
Betray your friend like this. And I'm not talking about banning him from events, just encouraging your friend to drink so much when you know he has a problem. Here's what Papa Gut and Tectone were saying about it.
And, you know, I reached out to anyone who I felt might have felt uncomfortable and talked to them. But also, and I already told Mango this, I'm no longer inviting Mango to Mobile Moves events. You know, it's a privilege to go to an event, man. Like, the whole point of an event is like, it's a fun thing to do.
Holy fuck. Holy fuck. It's a privilege to go to your event? Nigga, I don't see how the fuck any of this shit is a privilege, you dumbass. Yo, this nigga must be asleep. Let's wake his ass the fuck up. A privilege to go to that fucking dog shit? Yo, the way the heads was looking on this John Cena, Valkyrie, Maya, some of these heads around here. You know what, nigga? Even you, when that nigga was dry humping your dumbass, bruh. When you had that breath of sigh relief. Yeah, dumbass. Even you was looking uncomfortable. It's a privilege to be at that shit? Bro, this nigga must be crazy, bro. Nah, this nigga must be out of his mind.
Time, and if somebody appearing jeopardizes somebody else having a good time, that just can't be a thing.
Okay.
Yo, if you see a nigga jeopardizing a good time, you should probably stop that nigga. This, like, what the fuck is he talking about? Bro,
I mean, like, what do I do with this?
You don't do anything. Because there's nothing to do with this. He's just showing he's a shitty person and a fucking shill. Like, bro, come on, man.
Thank God you brought a guy over, encouraged him to drink insanely, and then didn't do anything in the moment about him harassing a streamer.
Exactly, and then blamed it all on him. Bro, yeah, I'm never forgetting.
But then came on, and
I don't be forgetting.
After there was backlash saying, "Oh, he's not invited anymore," like, you're a loser.
Is that when you host a streamer party and you knowingly give absurd amounts of alcohol to known alcoholics, people who have issues, and when anything goes wrong, you say, oh my God, I can't believe this happened. This has nothing to do with me, and he's excommunicated from everything. How about we stop worrying about self-preservation for 5 seconds, and maybe we just do the right thing?
That's yo, that's crazy. I'm really thinking, bro, if that story is true, bro, that like Mango put Ludwig on, bro, that like, bro, that shit is crazy, bro. Like, yo, this shit got me grabbing my fake ears, bro. I can't, son. Like, bro, this. Yo. Keep your true peoples around that have your best interests at heart. When I say the word family or the word love, whoever you think of first, keep them around, bro. Keep them around. Fuck all this shit, bro. Damn that shit. That's why I always say I don't give a fuck about club, man. Fuck all this shit, bro. Give me the dollar. Let's put the boss in a 5-bed, 5-bath. I don't give a fuck who knows my goddamn name. Not worth going through all this bullshit. You must be crazy.
And we get this guy help. We tell him to put down the fucking bottle, and we help him overcome his addiction.
That would be a pretty good thing to do, especially if you were friends. But no, not Luddy.
Rather than just say, yeah, let's ruin his life even more after one of his friends put him in a horrible situation that he should have never been in to begin with.
And do you guys remember?
Exactly, and that's what I was saying earlier. Like, yo, Like, and yo, you would just tell him on some like no shade, John, cause that's your real man's. You, bro, if you got a pussyfoot around, bro, and try to like really not hurt heads feelings, bro, that's really not your people's. Cause yo, you should be able to tell your people straight to their face, yo, it's looking crazy right here. Let's go ahead and fix it up. Let's go ahead and fix it up, because then you really got their best interests at heart. You don't want to see them do bad, bro. Dead up, bro. I'm telling, bro. Value y'all peoples, bro. I'm trying to tell. This is some Jones, bro. I know we be talking about it all the time. Hey, bro, heads to put they words, they rhetoric out there, and you shouldn't idolize people and all that. But if heads were gonna choose anything to idolize about me, which don't, this Trill's a fucking loser and it isn't shit. But like, if there was anything, bro, it's shit like this, bro. Value your peoples for real, bro, and help them, my nigga. Cause this shit right here, bro, this is the lamest shit I ever seen in my fucking life. Like, dead ass. Like, this shit might damn near be top 10. It's crazy, bro.
Remember the clip where Hasan was glazing Ludwig just a little while back?
This man is a fucking golden retriever. He is mathematically crafting takes that are the most kind, empathetic, and inoffensive you can possibly be.
Yes, nigga. He's sucking your fucking cock. We know. Like, nigga, shut the fuck up.
Yes. What a nice guy, Ludwig, of course. You know, encourages his friend to literally poison himself with alcohol. Here's a thought. If you have the Hasan seal of approval, you're probably not a good person. By the way, the full context of that clip was Hasan essentially calling Ludwig his good little dog, who basically obeys him at any opportunity.
He won't step on his little toes. Boy, you dumbass, boy. What? Yo, it's getting y'all told y'all I was saving the crash, bro. It was literally for this. I'm telling you, bro. Yo, this John gets me so angry.
You know, we'll delete videos for him. We'll protect him from any criticism. Good little Ludwig dog.
Crazy. Is there any conversation about how like people like Ludwig and everybody else were encouraging him to drink?
No.
Nobody held this guy accountable at all. Nobody said, yeah, man, no, it's all Mango's fault. In what world? Okay, I want to remind you of one of the biggest supervillain moments in all of anime. Are you guys familiar with Monster? Are you guys familiar with the antagonist, Johan, one of the biggest villains in anime history?
Johan Liebert.
Do we remember what happened when he gave alcohol to a known alcohol abuser?
Oh my god, that is a legendary comparison. So, if you guys haven't watched Monster, obviously spoilers, but the main villain of the
anime. Trill loves anime, as we know.
The show is Johan Liebert, and he's basically this master manipulator psychopath. And he basically spends all night like gaslighting this one guy, takes him up to a rooftop and gives him alcohol because he knows he has an alcohol problem and he's feeling really guilty about a certain situation.
Oh no! Battery cooked me. And while we was getting the lore too, come on, yo. It's bad works. You already know we get down. We done out. Nah. Never. They already know what it is. Let's do it. I bet.
And this guy ends up, you know, taking the drink and, you know, necking himself from the rooftop. And am I saying Ludwig is Johan Liebert? I don't think so, all right? I think, Johan...
Let's not push it that far. Are we saying Ludwig wanted Mango to, like, what's the name? Kill himself? Yeah, no. But did he enable him to get this fucking plastered? He did.
Is a little worse, but Ludwig can take the silver medal there, all right? Congratulations, Ludwig. You are not as bad as Johan Liebert. Jesus Christ, the fact that that comparison can even be made is insane.
He's celebrating, putting the camera on him, cheering for him abusing more alcohol on camera. While this guy's smiling, thinking, oh, dude, great. Meanwhile, Mango's numbers are down. He's pretty much willing to do anything to make numbers go up. And he's thinking, oh, so this is good content. This is what people want me to do. Wow, look at
yo.
Look at this. Yeah, let's give a cocaine addict more cocaine and cheer him on live on stream.
To be clear, that is dangerous. That's not good. That's not good.
And he's laughing and he's smiling and he's clapping.
This is what I'm saying. How is he gonna say, bro? How is he gonna say he wasn't enabling this shit? How does he argue against this? The clips say otherwise, Luddy. God damn, you really are a ratty ass nigga, bro. That truly sucks. Damn.
while now 2 of his other friends have warned him, why are we celebrating this? Why are we doing this? The guy could have died, guys. And I think it's a joke that we're not making the proper people be accountable here.
I mean, yeah, we definitely have to consider this could have gone very differently. I just hope Mango gets the help he needs and...
Exactly. That's the main, John. That was the main precedent, especially in the video yesterday and the one before that, too. Like, yo, on the factor of this, because obviously I was saying, too, like, Mango has a son. I'm hoping that, yo, obviously... do more Jones with his family. Obviously, that will help him clear his mental and more things going on with that. And then obviously the alcoholism problem. Hopefully over time that's able to be rehabilitated too. I can't even talk. Jeez. But yeah, like I'm just obviously in that whole yo. Trilly says obviously like shoot that might be my incel word like how it is for Casey Tron. Obviously like bro. Anyway, with Mango. You want him to get better. You don't want to see him in positions like this where it's very terrible and cause some dire consequences for him, where he lost his job with the gaming organ and things such like this. So you just want him to do better. But Luddy, nigga, oh, nah, nigga. You're about to catch this backlash. This motherfucker hitting him like Tyson. Like, bro, stop playing.
Stops flipping drinking. And these streamers need to realize this is not a game. This is not all about entertainment and getting more views and growing your business. Sometimes you actually have to prioritize your friends and your relationships and care about people. But of course, Jellyfish Ludwig cannot understand that. He is absolutely spineless, does not actually care about the central issue at hand, and just wants to be on the internet's good side at all times. So the second people went after Mango, he immediately dropped him, condemned his behavior, that part he should be doing, but he should also add an addendum there, say that, hey, I really messed up.
Yeah, I had a part to play in this. Actually, I had a fucking massive, you know what else is massive? Shut up, Pope Dior. But like, yeah, you had a massive part to play in this shit.
That night, I really screwed up. I should not have invited this guy to the party. I knew he had problems. It was absolutely disgusting to encourage a guy to literally drink himself to death. We should have probably called 911 at that point, and when his blood alcohol level was like 0.32 or whatever. And take some level of accountability, man. Now, apparently Ludwig made a whole response to this, and he literally says that he doesn't even feel guilty about the situation.
That shit is blowing me, bro, so bad. How do you feel nothing from this? On some cold-blooded shit, you don't feel anything? Word? Soulless niggas. Yeah. Nah, I would never want to be like you niggas ever.
Situation.
I feel zero guilt. I don't feel guilty at all. I think this is his own actions because he's his own man. He's an adult man.
Yeah, you know what? You're exactly right. He is an adult man. That fucked up real bad. And I'm not gonna lie, at least he got up on Twitter and took accountabilities for his actions, nigga. You know what the fuck you are? A man-child. Nigga, where the fuck is your accountability? Again, this is your event, nigga. You could have stopped him. You blatantly enabled him, boy. Again, 0.25 up to the 0.32. Nigga, let's up the numbers. You stupid ass. What are you talking about? That shit is pathetic, bro. Holy fuck. I can't even. Yo, I've been saying this shit the whole time. I really don't care. It keeps baffling me and blowing me even more, bro. Pause if you need. I don't give a fuck. Fuck the pause, bro. Yo, how can you sit up here and just be like this, nigga? That's crazy, bro. Like, that's crazy. And you his mans. And he apparently put you the fuck on. That's
man. And me banning him like is the only thing that I did in response because I think it was the correct thing.
My hat completely came off, bro. Hold on. Now we putting that boy back on. That John, I'm just sitting there on a whole nother level, bro. I can't, bro. How? Yo, these hollow niggas. I just don't even know what to say. This shit really leaving me speechless, but I'm sure I'm about to get yapping more when this nigga says some dumb shit right now. Anyway, yo, the hat come back on, y'all. Decent enough. Who cares? Anyway. Like, bro. It's just so fucking pathetic, bro.
Thing to do. Not gonna lie, I am surprised though. I am surprised he got dropped from C9 because they've stuck with him through, I guess, not necessarily worse moments, but like other dark moments in like fuck ups in his.
So if you know he's had fuck ups before, why would you enable him to get into like potentially another one, which turned out to obviously be another one? Like, nigga, you're such a fucking idiot, bro.
His life, because he's been with them for a decade. He's been with them for, I think he's the longest tenured esports sports player on C9. Yeah, 11 years. So that's crazy.
Okay, what the heck? You should absolutely feel guilty. You literally encouraged him to.
I am just literally now at the speechless point where, like, you know, I talk about this all the time, where you get to the point of anger where you're no longer even mad, you're just genuinely disappointed. It's like, damn, bro. It's like, yo, this nigga, I have to say, like, bro, this nigga videos is good. Luddy, like, yo, he makes good videos and shit, entertaining streams, them shit's nice. The events, besides this bullshit, fucking, them shits is cool or whatever, bro. But to see, like, on I guess, like, the person tip, not to be parasociality, like, but on the personality tip, yo, this nigga is a fucking slimy rat, bro. Like, damn, I'm just disappointed to see that shit, bro. But fuck it. I guess that's the game.
Drink and cheered him on. You are not a good friend. You even got warned by Valkyrie and ignored it. You should absolutely feel guilty, and you are pretty much a horrible person for what you did. And the most insane part, this is gonna blow your mind. Apparently, Ludwig told a story of how his own dad died of alcoholism.
My dad had a serious problem with alcohol, and his rock bottom was death. You know, candidly, that's what the rock bottom for him was.
Word, bro? Word? So what you're saying is that your father passed away from alcoholism. And so now, going through that experience and all that, growing up to be a grown man yourself, because, you know, Mango was his own man, so were you apparently. Not true, but to where now, up till this day, you're gonna enable one of your good friends to drink and to feed into alcoholism for himself? Like, this is incomprehensible, bro. How does this even happen? No, I'm done. No, after seeing this shit on this video, I'm stamping in. I fully don't give a fuck about Cloud. That shit is actually cooked. I mean, like, it already was, but it's cooked, bro. It's cooked. Because, bro, yeah, you again, what's the saying? You either die the hero or live long enough to become the villain or whatever. Yeah. I'm seeing it, bro. I'm seeing it. Bro, that's tough. Bro, that's the toughest job I've ever seen, bro. Why? Why down this path? No accountability, none, no guilt, nothing. Even telling this story, nothing. Insanity, bro.
He never got the better of it. It got the better of him. And his life was like, he was 40. He was 40s. He died at 44 years old. 43 years old, excuse me. Young. Right, I'm very close, you know, relatively
Hope
to the
you
age
don't feel too bad.
that
it will
he
get
died
better
at.
less than 3.
And you know, I've talked to Mango in the past. Like, I've asked him probably 4 times, 5 times, point blank, "Are you an alcoholic?" And every time he's like, "No, I'm not," and has gone months without drinking. So, like,
if you've seen a pattern of behavior, and it doesn't seem like that John has changed, I think it's still going on.
Like, I've taken him at face value, but like, clearly,
it seems like you've taken a lot of shit at face value.
Clearly, it's like a problem. And so this is his.
Yeah, now you're realizing it, dumbass. I think you should have woke up the fucking other day and figured it out.
Rock bottom. Hopefully, it's his rock bottom.
Okay, let me
Hopefully, it's his rock bottom. It should have never been a fucking problem. Holy shit, you are a spineless piece of shit. Holy fuck.
Get this straight. So your literal dad died from alcoholism at 43, which is obviously really sad and tragic. But
exactly, like,
here you are, learning absolutely nothing from that situation, inviting your alcoholic friend to a party to drink, encouraging him to keep drinking, celebrating him at 0.32.
Oh yeah, no, Cloud is evil, bro. Oh yeah, no, Cloud is definitely evil. Yeah, that's like stamped in. Nah, this Cloud shit is evil.
Saying,
yeah,
we need to get those numbers up, when he's already having fatal levels of alcohol in his blood. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. You should feel ashamed and you should apologize. I mean,
like, bro, I'm not even trying to be that guy, but like, this may be like, well, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to all my babes, because you guys say, but I ain't gonna lie. But at least on this type of tip, this might be the first time I ever felt the lover babes on like having a fucking ick. I'm like genuinely disgusted, bro. I'm like, wow. So this is how low heads can go. Yo, Luddy, let me ask you a question. Since, nah. You're saying hopefully this was Mango's rock bottom. But right now, I'm asking what's yours for your career. Because I sure feel like niggas need to ask that question right now. Not even to be on that like deep platforming type of shit. But no, this nigga refuses to take accountability. None. He feels no guilt. He said it bar for bar. Nah. What?
I mean, what if Mango had the same fate as your dad? Would you feel guilty then?
Like, yeah. Let's ask those questions. I guess not. Like,
fucking ridiculous situation. Holy shit, man. Anyways, Asmongold responded as well.
Instead of Ludwig blaming all of this on Mango, I think he should stop doing events with alcohol.
I think he should stop being a pussy bitch and take accountability for the dumb shit that he blatantly caused.
If you want to be a squeaky clean advertiser, brand-friendly content creator.
I mean, that is like one option, but the other option is obviously just don't let it get out of hand and don't invite people who you know are a problem. I'm pretty sure like a while back, Ludwig's girlfriend also hosted like a similar party and she didn't want to invite another...
I swear, it's not even on Dickie, bro. She knows something. She knows some shit. I don't know what it is, but it's already bad enough because fear and... What? Yo, wait. You know what? Let me not even Dickie that hefty, bruh. Who fucking cares about Hasan right now? But anyway, I don't even care about her right now. I'm still on Luddy and now he's a piece of shit, but she knows something. She knows something.
Known alcoholic Minx. And eventually she did end up getting invited and then she completely messed up the party and she...
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember this.
Got way too drunk and then there was only like a couple people who...
Nah. Fuck it, I'll say it! Nah, let me stop playing. Yeah, there's some weird shit going on in the poggers community. There's some weird shit going on here. I'm gonna be the nigga that say it. I'm not gonna lie.
For stopping it and controlling the situation. I think S-Fan was telling her not to drink. But yeah, it turns out this is not even the first time a situation like this has happened. And I think the general culture around alcohol is very dangerous nowadays. Like, people don't realize that it is literally poison. It is not something to be cheered on. It is not something to be celebrated. If there's any alcoholics watching, this should be a wake-up call for you. Whatever reason you have for it, your life will be infinitely better without it. You'll...
Yep. Because scenarios like these, I'll tell you, it's not the best things.
Feel better, function better, make better decisions. Your body will thank you. It is such a bad vice. And please, for the love of God, surround yourself with people that care about you. That
shout out my glorious Slop King, because he's absolutely stamping in the John I was saying earlier. And 100% spitting. Facts. But this is what I said, bruh. Keep the people who have your best interest at heart around you. Those are the people that actually love you, your family. Remember, family don't even gotta be blood, bro. Family's whoever you think of when I say the word. You know what I'm saying? When you hear the word. But anyway, this guy's feeling himself. Anyway, yeah, no, seriously. And this is a situation that would really, I feel like, should stamp that in for some of y'all. This fucking Skinwalker LA bullshit. Fucking... Nah, fuck Cloud, dude.
Watch out for you. Not fake friends like Ludwig, who pretend to be your friend, but encourage your addictions to the extreme. Now click this video or I start tickling your toes and I don't stop for a week straight. I just know somebody's gonna be like, joke's on you. I actually like that. Okay, you freak. Alright.
Oh?
Alright, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Y'all already know, like I literally just came off of saying, shout out my glorious Slop King, the daily schlop. Y'all already know. He sure him up. More Pegasus. That was Ludwig Just Got Fucking Destroyed. If you guys would like to watch the original video, down in the description, first link, sure to love with more Pegasus and had trying to do me dirt. Final opinions and conjecture. Hasan. Yeah, Ethan's got you looking pretty fucking stupid, guy. It's a casual. If anything, actually, you be having yourself looking fucking stupid, if anything. So, that's even more of a casual. So, we'll be hearing from you tomorrow, I know. Luddy. Holy fuck. I don't even know what. There's nothing. Nah, there's nothing. I'm just gonna end it off with the thing Pegasus said and what I was saying earlier. Keep your real fucking peoples around you, bruh. Keep your real peoples around. Those are the people you want. Especially in your circle. Cause I know what niggas you don't. So, that being said, again, try to show the love with more Pegasus. And I'll be catching y'all on the flip, baby. Peace.
Thank you.